The more business operations that I get a chance to look into, the more I see that often the owner has an idea of what to do and how to fix the current problems. The problem is never what to do, it's often how do I actually get it done, right? You don't have buy-in from the team, stuff tends to drop off 2 to 3 weeks after implementation. So the real question is, how do we get some forward momentum that actually builds instead of wanes? And I see two things really stopping this and breaking it down over time. The first one is having a system that pulls people out of the day-to-day and helps them focus on the strategic. This does not need to be a couple hours a day. It doesn't need to be really intrusive, but you need something that every once in a while at some type of regular cadence pulls people out of the day-to-day and helps them focus on, hey, here's where we're headed. Here's where we are aligned to that. We need to shift here or shift there, and just have some quick conversations and some accountability. So setting up that system is number one, and a lot of companies do not have the system set up. The ones that do have failure in a second area, and that's accountability. Now, when I say accountability, I don't just mean to the people that are trying to run the day-to-day. I'm talking about the owner themselves. If the owner is above the system and often doesn't attend the weeklies because they're busy or they're traveling, that sends a message to everybody else below that basically says, hey, if you're too busy, you don't have to attend this. This is extra. And the second that the strategic becomes extra, it gets pushed off and it gets canceled. So that's a lot of times where I see the breakdown happen is the owner can say something along the lines of, hey, I'm too busy. You guys go talk about what we usually talk about during the weekly meeting or the monthly meeting. Just send me an email on what happened or we'll discuss it later. And this sends a message to the rest of the company that, hey, this is something that's secondary or tertiary. So if you really want to see your company grab hold of those strategic initiatives and move forward, make it the system above everybody. So develop the system, make it above everybody, make everybody accountable. And I guarantee you within a few months, you're going to start to see some projects that you've been wanting to see closed, finally closed. You're going to see some goals finally met. And you're going to start to see your company moving into the strategic direction that you've been hoping for quite a while. I hope this was helpful for you, and feel free to subscribe below to get more operational tips and ideas to build out and scale your business.